Rashon Nelson has been identified as one of two black men who were arrested at a Philadelphia Starbucks after the store's manager, Holly Hilton, called 911 claiming the men were trespassing. The incident was caught on a video that has gone viral, with thousands outraged and Starbucks scrambling to fix the public relations nightmare. The man's online profile shows a highly successful and motivated individual who graduated from Bloomsburg University in 2017. He's a member of the fraternity Omega Psi Phi, who is determined to help him achieve justice after what he endured. Starbucks CEO Kevin Johnson met with Nelson and the second man arrested, who has yet to be identified, on April 17. Here's what you need to know. 1. The two men were waiting for a friend when Starbucks manager, Holly Hilton, demanded they leave before calling 911 in the above video. At least 6 Philadelphia police officers are seen taking Nelson and his friend, who were seemingly cooperative, out of the store located at 18th and Spruce Streets. Number boycott Starbucks began trending on Twitter after @Misitapino filmed the scene and published it via tweet April 12, where it already garnered over 10.4 million views at the time of publishing. The caption of the video states, "The police were called because these men hadn't ordered anything." They were waiting for a friend to show up, who did as they were taken out in handcuffs for doing nothing. All the other white PPL are wondering why it's never happened to us when we do the same thing. In her 911 call, made about 4:37 p.m. last Thursday, Hilton said, "Hi, I have 2 gentlemen in my cafe that are refusing to make a purchase or leave. I'm at the Starbucks at 18th and Spruce." You can listen to Hilton's 911 call below. Christopher Norris, a reporter with TechBook Online, a local Philadelphia news site, interviewed Hilton. He wrote, "Holly told me that she doesn't inform the customers that she'll be calling the police." To which Norris responded, "Everyone deserves a warning." Hilton, who didn't give Norris her last name, told him that during her time working the Starbucks at 18th and Spruce Street over the past year she has dealt with many individuals who loiter in the cafe with no intentions of purchasing. Norris wrote, "At least one of those persons, she claims, chased her around the store after she asked them to leave." He added, "According to Holly, who grew visibly flustered during my unrelenting questioning, a corporate policy germane exclusively to Center City Philadelphia locations prohibits excessive loitering." And if that policy is violated, then management has the discretion to ensure it's enforced, even if it means calling the police. Two witnesses at the scene were outraged, and the arrests caused a social media firestorm. Several white customers could be heard defending the black man in the background. "This is ridiculous," says one man from the scene. "What did they get called for? 'Cause there were 2 black guys sitting here eating? What did they do? What did they do?" "They didn't do anything," a woman replies. I saw the entire thing." In a second video, which was reportedly taken only minutes before the arrests, shows officers speaking to the men before a third man, identified as Andrew Yaf, emerges and alleges that the black men were waiting for him. When Yaf, who is white, asks the officers why they are surrounding the men, an officer said it was due to trespassing, adding that the men were asked to leave. Why would they be asked to leave? Yaf asks the officers. "I wanted to get coffee for two black guys sitting and meeting with me," he tells the officer. "Does anybody else think this is ridiculous?" he asks other customers. "It is ridiculous," a woman replies. "It's absolutely discrimination," Yaf stated. 3. Nelson met with Starbucks CEO Kevin Johnson on April 17. Nelson and the other man who was arrested met with Starbucks CEO Kevin Johnson on April 17, according to CNN. The media outlet, citing a Starbucks spokesperson, reported that though Johnson apologized to the men for what happened, no other details were provided. In addition to the meeting, Johnson released the following statement, outlining the steps the company would take to ensure a sense of community before meeting with the men. 4. Nelson is a college graduate whose fraternity has rallied around him seeking justice according to his LinkedIn profile. Nelson is a member of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity's Alpha Eta chapter and graduated from Pennsylvania's Bloomsburg University in 2017 with a degree in finance. He currently works as a warehouse worker for Amazon, the page states. The fraternity posted a letter of support to Nelson's Facebook page on April 16, captioned "Justice for the times that we are living in" continued to unveil the bold and dark side of racism through the lens of ready cameras of witnesses that record injustices that are reported daily. The document opens up with, "Heavy reached out to Nelson for comment but did not receive an immediate reply." Five. Over 8,000 Starbucks shops will be closing May 29 for racial training on the afternoon of May 29, all company-owned Starbucks coffee shops in the U.S., including its corporate offices, will close to educate employees via racial basis training following the arrest of the two black men in Philadelphia. The anti-discrimination training at the more than 8,000 company-owned shops is designed to address implicit bias, promote conscious inclusion, prevent discrimination and ensure everyone inside a Starbucks store feels safe and welcome, according to the company announcement Tuesday, as reported by USA Today.